this is what happened, right? My hair trial was supposed to be tomorrow at 10 a.m. Booked it for like a long time. But she texted me today saying, oh, can you come in today? Because somebody just canceled, right? So I was like, you know, whatever, it's far from where I live. I live in Queens, it's in Long Island, but I'm like, okay, I would rather get it out of the way today than wait until tomorrow to do it. So I was like, okay, cool. So book it for 4:30. I get there on time, before time, because that's how I am, right? Get there, no, it's just her in the shop, her and like 3 of her kids just running around the place. But I'm like, whatever, not my business. I just want to get my hair done and see if I can do the style that I want. Before this hair trial, I had already been sending her pictures, various pictures of different examples of what I want my hair to look like, because that's what you do. So she already knew what I wanted, and she was like, okay. So we get to the point where we're getting there now, and she's about to wash my hair, and we're talking about what I want to do for the trial. I tell her the style, and she's like, but why would you want to do that? I'm like, and she's telling me that I shouldn't do that hairstyle with attitude. She's telling me, well, I don't think you should do that hairstyle because it's gonna get frizzy. I don't think it's gonna last. I don't think that's gonna look good. Like, it's not gonna hold up. Like, why would you want to do that? Judging me about a hairstyle that she been knew that I wanted to get. And I'm like, first of all, this is a hair trial. I'm supposed to be trying different hairstyles to see how I like it. Correct or incorrect? You let me know, right? And then she was telling me how my natural hair brides, when they come in and when they come in for their wedding, they come in and they want to do a weave, they want to do extensions, they want to do this, they want to do that. Like, they don't want to do just their regular hair. That's exactly what I was saying, right? And basically telling me that what I wanted this trial to be, I wanted it to be the time for me to see what my hair, just my hair without extensions, would look like in certain hairstyles for my wedding day. Because really, I don't mind wearing like different, like maybe like extensions that are like my hair texture for certain styles or whatever, but I really just wanted to see what a hairstyle would look like if it was just my hair. Correct? And I feel like that shouldn't be a problem. And oh, I don't know if I mentioned this. Hey, I don't know if I mentioned this, but this is a natural hair salon and she's a natural hairstylist. And that's the main reason why I went to her, because I want my hair to be done by a natural hairstylist who cares about the health of my hair, because that's my main concern, is the health of my hair, right? So after she was judging me for the hairstyle that I wanted, all right, so she washes my hair. Okay, I'm like, okay. And as she's washing my hair, she's talking about, oh, your hair, oh, your hair's fine. I don't know if you can do X and Y and Z. It's your wedding. You should be able to have that. Exactly. I'm pull. She did these rinky dinky braids. And I'm just like pulling them out now because they're just messing up my style at this point. Like, so, so she washes my hair. Now she's washing my hair. She's talking about my hair. Whatever. So we go to the chair and she's about to do my hair. And she was like, oh, so you want, every time she was about to do something, she had an attitude. She was like, oh, you want this? And I'm like, yeah, can you just like part it like here instead of here? She's like, really? Okay. Like, every single thing. And I'm like, if I would understand if I was in there like, no, don't do it like that, or no, don't do this, do that, don't do that, do this instead. But I was literally just in there like, okay, no, like, all right, you can part it here. I barely spoke. That's the funny part. I was barely talking. Anyway, so she's about to do my hair, and I told her I wanted braids on the side. Okay, I'm gonna have to blow it out. Okay, and the first thing that came to my head was, how are you a natural hairstylist and you cannot braid my hair without blowing it out? My hair has been getting braided my entire life, and not once had I had to blow it out to get it braided, and it was always neat. And you blew up my hair and this is the best you could do? We move on. At this point, my wedding planner and my friend arrived, and they're in the shop, and they're so excited, and I'm so excited that they're here because this woman was just making me really uncomfortable. And the whole time I was sitting there, I was like, is she gonna be like this the whole time? Or maybe I'm overreacting because it's my first time in a salon in years, and maybe I just don't remember salon protocol. Like, I'm like, maybe this is how it's done now. Like, is this how we do it in salons? I don't know, right? Anyway, so she's doing my hair, and I tell her, I'm like, oh yeah, you know, like, I don't use heat in my hair. She's like, never? Well, she's like, well, I gotta blow it out if I'm gonna braid it. Like, I have to. So I'm like, okay, like, it's not like a big issue. I just don't use heat in my hair. So I'm watching her to make sure she's not like messing up my shit, and there's no heat damage, thank God. So she blows it out, and she's like, see, that's why I gotta like blow it out. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And then, so at this point, she did the braids, and she's just rushing through it, and she did the braids, and she's upset that I don't like heat in my hair. Miss Christine, my wedding planner, and my friend Sage, they're here, and they're excited. And then she starts doing like some, at that point, I would have get up and leave. Honestly, I should have, but I just really, truly, in my heart, believe that, you know, she was gonna do something good because she came highly recommended. You know, I didn't just find her on my own. So I was like, yeah, sis is gonna do something, like, you know. And I'm like, it's a trial. I just want to try the different hairstyles to see how they're gonna look, correct? Anyways, so is this the black woman? Because she's a black woman. This is so for those who just came, she's a black woman. This is a natural hair salon, and she's a natural hairstylist. Yeah, exactly. At this point, she achieved her goal of making you, yes, basically. Anyways, yeah. And also, I don't know if you saw this, Tara, but yeah, she was very upset that I didn't want to have extensions in my hair for my trial. Like, I was just like, I just want to see like what my hair was. But she kept on insinuating that her natural hair brides always wear extensions, and you know, it's your wedding day. Why you want to wear your hair like normal? Like, why don't you want to like do X, Y, and Z? I'm like, I just want to try a hairstyle in my hair. Like, can I just do that? Like, can I just do that? Why I gotta be all of that? You know what I mean? Anyway, so she braids my hair, and it's okay. Then she starts doing this part. She finishes this part, and she was like, okay, so mind you, she rushes through it all. And I look in the mirror. I'm disappointed that this was your experience. Is your hair your wedding edition? Thank you so much, Kelsey. Yes, like, it was disgusting, and I hated it very much. I hated this for me. I did it. I mean, she did it, and then at the end, I looked in the mirror, and I was just like, okay, I don't really like how this part looks on me. And I was making sure the whole time. I was so calm the whole time, y'all would have been proud of me. I've been working on myself. I was calm. I was just like, I don't like how this looks on me. I don't like how this looks for the shape of my head. At this point in the trial, what's the next step? Like, are we gonna try to do a different hairstyle? Are you gonna like just do the hairstyle that I'm supposed to leave the salon with? Because she was gonna do a hairstyle for me to try for the wedding, and then the hairstyle that I would leave the salon in would be different from what I would wear to the wedding, which makes sense. She's standing up there like this, upset that I didn't like it. But it's a trial. Even if it was for free, service should be impeccable, period. Oh no, honey, she charges $150 for bridal trials. But let me get to the end of the story. 150 US dollars. Anyways, yeah, I would just laugh. No, seriously, because what in the world? And she was just very upset that I did not like the style. And I'm sorry, I'm reading y'all comments, and I'm trying to like keep the story going. I'm losing my train of thought. She was very upset that I didn't like the style. And she was just standing there like this. Oh, and I forgot to tell y'all, mind you, the whole time all of this is happening, she's stopping every 3 seconds to stop her children from pulling apart things and shaving off their head and doing all sorts of different things. So, and I'm just sitting there being patient. Like, I have 2 auditions to get ready for, so I'm going over my lines. Just prepare. I'm like, you know what, whatever, handle your kids, do whatever you gotta do. I support Black women. I'm not about to like, you have your kids, take care of them. I'm not gonna go off. Oh, I didn't pay the $150. Let me get to the end of the story, right? Anyway, y'all funny. I love it. Anyways, so which part did I reach? Somebody tell me. I'm gonna try to think. Anyway, so she upset, so I didn't like the hairstyle. So I'm like, okay. So she's like, well, we can try another style. So I told her this. I was like, okay, well, I want to do the style that I initially wanted to try. She gets mad. She gets upset. She goes to like grab her children while she's trying to like get her children, and she's like upset. I have like my head down because I was looking at something. I was talking to like my wedding planner who was over here, so my head was like this while she was away. She comes back and she's like, who normally does your hair? You? I was like, yeah, I do my own hair. She's like, see, I can tell because you just won't hold your head still. You just like, and then she pulls my head up and I'm like, but you weren't even doing my hair. You were over there trying to get your children from climbing on top of everything. So if my head was like this when you weren't doing my hair, didn't even start a new style, what does that have to do with anything? Somebody please tell me, because I don't know. So she got upset with that, and then she was like, you know what, I don't. And then she started just like throwing pins in my hair, barely. And she was like, so what do you want to do? What do you want to do? And I was like, it's okay. I don't have to do anything else. That's fine. I was so angry. I don't even know if I was like crazy angry in the beginning. She's not bald. She has hair. I don't even know if I was as angry in the beginning. I was more so in shock because I was literally just trying to think to myself, what did I do? I was like retracing like my steps, I was like, did I do anything? I hardly said anything when I was in there. The most I said was, oh, I like your shop. Oh, I said hi to her kids. And oh, I want this style. And then when she was like berating me for wanting the hairstyle that I wanted, I was just like, oh, okay, all right, well, let's try this one and then we'll work our way back to that one, right? So after that, no, I could see my wedding planner. She was sitting over there and she was just like, water. And my friend was just like, but we move on. I don't know why I did this, but I did. And a part of, like, I was sitting there, I was like, should I pay her? I shouldn't pay her because she didn't do my hair. I left the salon looking crazy. I shouldn't have to pay her. But then a part of me was like, you know what? It's her time. So I took the $150. I just want to know if she addressed you about paying the. She never addressed me, but I took the $150 out of my bag and I was like, you know, I'm gonna pay her, but I'm not gonna tip her. That was my revenge. So I was like, oh, here. And she was like, you can keep that. And I was like, okay. So I kept my money. I kept my money and I was very happy about that because I did not want to pay her. Why am I laughing? This is honestly so horrible, but I'm laughing because I feel like God is working on me because I was so kind and I was so nice. Oh, glory to God for change and growth. Anyways, um, yeah, and I was upset. I cried after, like, I left, and me and my wedding planner and my friend, we were talking, and I was just like, and I just like teared up. I was like, oh my God, like, did that really just happen? Like, why did that happen? Yeah, like, she knew she did a bad, I'm pretty sure, like, and I wonder if she knows that she did a terrible job. That's what I want to know. Yeah, I hope she knows that she messed up. And I truly hope that, and when I was leaving, you know what she was saying? She was like, you know, I told you to come with different hairstyles. I told you to come with different styles that you wanted. I could show you, if I wasn't on my phone, I could show you about 5 or 6 different hairstyles that I sent to her in our text thread. So how did I not come with hairstyles? I came with hairstyles, but you told me that you told me that I shouldn't do that for my wedding because your natural hair brides wear weave, you know, and they wear extensions, and me wanting to wear my own hair isn't good enough for my wedding. If she didn't, that is her problem, and she will quickly realize that it's she's looking at the one to throw hands because she did. Honestly, you know what I mean? It was terrible. Like, no, my hair full of all this grease that she put in my hair for no reason. Her brides, I was going to be, and you know what, I'm so happy I wasn't. I am so happy that I will not be, because I'm really thinking about it, and I was nervous going into it. I was so nervous, and I was just like, is she gonna do good? Because I remember, like, our conversations, she just always had like a little, like, snarky attitude, like a little attitude on it, and I was like, maybe it's just like through text, you know, some people, they're not good texters, or, you know, like, you can't really tell how a person is through text message or whatever. So maybe that's why. But it turns out, oh, but it was, she was such a, she was terrible. She was really horrible, because, you know, you couldn't the hairstyle you want. And I'm like, oh, and when I showed her, I was like, because she had put, like, I was like, oh, I want this piece of hair down in my face like this. And she was like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I'm like, okay. So I pulled out Pinterest, and I was like, oh, like a little bit further down like this. She was like, oh, well, that's a weave. Like, that's not her real hair. And I was like, I know, but can you just pull my hair down like that? And then she was like, she had the that she was telling my wedding, she was like, you know, yeah, you know, I'm gonna try to do this, but, you know, her hair is thin, so I'm like, what does the texture, like, what does, like, the density of my hair have to do with me asking you to do X, Y, and Z? And I was tempted to tag her hair salon, but I'm not going to. I'm not gonna tag her. I'm not going to. If people ask me, you know, personally who she is, natural hair without any weave or extension in it, I'm assuming, and she's definitely not used to doing natural hair without blow drying it and heating it. Anyway, baby, what you gonna do now? Because we move is the theme for the situation. No, I'm not gonna tag her. Oh, please, no. I'm not going to. Oh, please. She will not get any type of promotion from me, good or bad. But I'm going to have somebody else do my hair. I might have my sister, along with myself, do my hair, because I've been thinking about doing my own hair. I think it's good to mention that for my wedding hair, I'm not trying to do anything ridiculously crazy or anything like that. I, like, for this whole time for my wedding, I have not been too focused and pressured on the looks of everything that much. I just want to get married. I just want to marry my man. I just want to marry him. Oh my God, yes. They're not. It's so many people who are out here doing these different things, giving themselves these accolades, and they don't deserve the title. Period. Okay, I'm not sad. I feel like every time I come on live, I cry. I'm a crier. I said that before. But anyways, Ty was telling me, he was like, every hairstyle you've ever done, like, he was telling me, like, he fell in love with me when I was wearing all the styles that I did. So me doing my own hair for my wedding, please. I don't know when I'm going back to Jamaica. Oh, thank you, Kelsey. Yeah, but we definitely move on. And she was so, I wish I was like recording all of this, just how rude and horrible she was. Ugh. Like, just how rude and terrible she was. Oh no, I'm not crying because I'm like sad or anything. It's just that, like, when I talk about things, I get like, these tears are just me washing away. Like, I'm not sad. I am not sad. I probably should be sad because my wedding is like right around the corner, and like I need to have my hair done. But the way everything for this wedding, and the way everything for my life works out is like, it's the unexpected that's always the most precious. Yeah, I just cry out, like, please. My tears have meaning though, but I'm just crying. Hold on. Okay, and if you don't know, I have been pulling out these janky braids she puts in my hair. My sister is natural and wanted full locks for her wedding and ended up doing her own hair and wearing it natural, and it came out so beautiful. Period. I follow like some natural hair girls on here too who did their own hair for their wedding, and it's like, you know what it is? I think it's because people just assume that, oh, your wedding day, so you have to do X, Y, and Z, and everything has to be a certain way. And I'm just like, well, not really. It just has to be to your standards of excellence. Like, it just has to be how you want it. So like, I don't see the point in making it a big deal to have this extra thing and this extra thing and this extra thing. You just need it to be how you want it to be. You know what I mean? Like, you need, as long as you like it. And shit, like, I've never not done my hair well. My sisters have never not done my hair well. I'm pretty sure whoever I get to do my hair will do it exceptionally well. My friend told me to leave the stylist a Yelp review, and I might leave her, like, yeah, I think I'm gonna leave her a Yelp review. Because how dare you? And I don't know, I know y'all think I should tag her. Oh, thank you so much, Tyra. And that's on period. Period. Capital beautiful. Period. Yes, definitely gonna leave a review. I don't even know like what I'm undoing right now. There's like, it's something happening over here. Oh my gosh. Yes, thank y'all so much for being so nice to me. If I told you the amount of people that DM me and they were like, who I gotta fight, da da da, and I'm like, no violence. We ain't gotta fight nobody. If nothing else, definitely a review. Yeah, I'm gonna leave a review because I truly believe can know what they really. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna leave a review. I think, and that's why I've always been so nervous to go to hair salons. Like, can you imagine? I haven't been to a hair salon since 2013. It is 2021. Do you have a picture of how it looked when it finished? No. And I will, no. It was ugly and I will not show. It was horrible and I'm not, no. Oh, what happened to you? I went to a hair salon and she was rude AF, messed up my hair, and was just, but more, just, even more than just messing up my hair, she was just really rude. She was just really rude, and I don't. She was rude and disrespectful. And my biggest thing is that, like, how is this a natural hair salon and you can't do my natural hair and you're gonna have an attitude when I say I want this style or da da da. Like, I feel like she just expected me to come, show her a picture, and then sit down and have her do my hair. Like, no, you're talking to somebody who, yeah, I do my own hair and I care about the health and everything about my hair. So no, I'm not gonna just say go ahead and do this. She parted it here and I was like, she was like, do you like it? And I was like, oh no, you could part it like right here. She got upset for that. You asked me? Like, ma'am. Anyways, my hair's so greasy right now. I'm so mad. Gotta wash it again. Foolishness. I'm sending people y'all, and people y'all crosses. Well, thank y'all so much for like being so kind to me and sending me all these kind thoughts and words and stuff, because I appreciate it. I appreciate it, my Instagram family, my Instagram friends. Hi everyone. What did Rihanna say? Oh, where all the hearts coming from? Where the hearts? Oh, heart you too. Heart you. Rihanna's mad cute. I love her. She needs to be reviewed. Yeah, definitely gonna leave her a review. You don't want someone like that in your head anyway. Yes. Amen. Amen. You really don't. Come on. And I'm so happy because a part of me almost like didn't even do the trial. No, I did not know it was you, Tyra. No. A part of me almost didn't do the trial. I almost just skipped the trial and let her do my hair for the wedding. Jesus. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh, can you imagine? Can you imagine if I had just let her do my wedding hair and not did this trial? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No. But yeah, if you know any nice natural hair salons, let me know. I'm still number one on the list of doing my hair, but yeah, that's definitely a blessing. My fiance told me the same thing. No, she was recommended, so she came with good reviews. That's why I went. So it was just a hot ass mess. It was a hot ass mess. But we move on. Correct or incorrect? Let me try to up your foolishness. Where's my hair? I'm trying to like take out this braid real quick. But is there anything else y'all want to know about that experience or about like what the heck was going on so far? Because I have words. I need to start prepping for these auditions, but I still have words. Let me get my life together and go to my bed because I'm tired. Can you believe it? Can you imagine if I wait? Oh, I have one more like right here. If I waited. Period, right? Anyways, maybe just stay upon live with what is my life? No, seriously, answer that question. Somebody answer it in the comments. What is my life right now? Because I don't know. Foolishness. If y'all DM me, I'll show you. I'll send you her Instagram. If you DM me how long I had my hair, like what she did. Night, Tyra. Kiss, kiss. Thank y'all for coming to my little Instagram live. I'm gonna do my little Instagram rants. Oh yeah, I'll send you her Instagram. Her Instagram not even popping, Lord Jesus, but she came highly recommended, and I saw like the styles that she did. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, like to me, word of mouth is worth more, but not this time, child. She was just terrible. And like, you know, even though she's like, it was just like a bad experience, I still don't want to like bash her publicly, as far as like saying her name and telling everybody don't go to this person, don't go to this person, because like I feel bad if I to tell somebody, oh, don't go to her, you know what I mean? Because that's a black woman, you know, she got all them kids and she's just trying to like do her thing. And I feel like if I don't want to just be the person like, don't go to her. I will definitely share my experience, but I'm not gonna tell anybody don't go to her, even though she had this stank attitude. I'll tell you my experience, but now we need to ask ourselves if she really did those styles herself. No, that's it. At this point, I just found one of the pins that she just stuck in my head. She was just like boom, boom, boom. Feel bad, but ultimately she needs to figure out how to handle herself when things like this happen. Exactly. Like, if you can't do the style, just say that. I would not have come all the way here, spent $60 on an Uber to get all the way to her, for her to be janking up my thing. Like, girl, don't judge my little foolishness bun that I just did. Don't judge me. Okay, y'all, so I think that's pretty much it for my story time. Do y'all have any questions? If not, I'm gonna take my cute little self, not to sleep, but to work, because I got things to do. So let me know if y'all got questions. I'm gonna just like wait and see if any questions pop in, and if not, then peace out. But so I'm gonna give it 2 seconds. My hair is so greasy. Oh, I do not use grease in my hair. Excuse me, I don't use grease in my hair, so this is so weird. Oh, God. Ugh, hate this. Okay, that's better. I love you too, boo. And I'm finna look poppin' on my wedding day, and that's on everything, and that's on a Hunt Supreme, and that's on me. Okay, y'all. Bye.